Were these out? Did you leave these out?
Yes.
Okay,
Sorry. I was gonna tell you and I forgot. Okay. So what can you guys tell me about sound? Gracie, what can you tell me about sound?
It travels in waves.
It travels in waves. What else can you tell me about sound? Raiden?
It travels in form.
It travels in what?
Form.
What do you mean by it travels in form? Do you mean what Gracie means, like waves? Is that what you mean? Okay, Charles? What else can you tell me about sound? There's other things besides it travels in waves.
Sound. Depends on how loud you play your instrument and how much energy.
How loud it is? Okay, okay. One more. Christopher.
Sound is something that you can hear.
Yes, you can hear it. Okay. Who can tell me what are these words? Does anybody know what these words are? Jordan?
Pitch and vibration.
Pitch and vibration. Okay, can you use one of them in a sentence for me? Just one of them. You don't have to do both. Just do one.
My phone vibrates.
Your phone vibrates? Good. Good. Okay, Tanner, use pitch in a sentence. Can you do pitch? Okay.
Music has a good
Music has a good
pitch.
pitch. Okay. Okay, open up your books here to 390. 390. What do you think, just by looking at the picture on page 390, what do you think we're going to be discussing? Sydney?
Excuse me.
What do you think we're going to be talking about? Sound, okay. That's what we're going to be talking about. Okay. These are graphic organizers. And you can see it says term, and then it says prediction, definition. And I have vibration and pitch already written for you. So what we're going to do is we're going to predict what vibration means and what pitch means. And then we're going to write them down here, and then after we read this lesson, we'll be able to tell what the definition is, and then we'll compare and see how close we were. Okay? Does everyone understand? Okay, so what do you predict vibration means according to, because we're talking about sound, right? Malachi.
I predict, I think it is meaning,
Joshua.
like loud, like it could be like low sound, low sound or a high sound.
Okay, that's what you mean, think vibration means?
Joshua.
Or pitch? Which one are you talking about? Vibration?
Yeah, to actually make it vibrate like loud.
Okay,
I don't know.
don't know. It's kind of hard to describe, isn't it? Valeria, what do you think vibration means?
I think it's like you said the shape is very has a big sound and a shape.
And it shakes, so like movement? Okay. Ronnie, what do you think?
I I think vibration means like if you set your phone down, and it like and you have it on mute, and then like you get a text or call something, it vibrates, and then you can feel it
Okay.
tingling or something.
Okay, but what does it mean?
It means that like it
Hard to describe, isn't it?
yeah.
Go ahead and write down what you feel vibration means in the prediction part. Write down what you think prediction means.
It means
It doesn't have to be a complete sentence. This is just for you. You're not going to turn this in or anything. This is just for you to look back on when you're studying for the lesson. You have no idea? It's very hard to describe, isn't it? Just whatever you think it means. And do the same thing for pitch. Come up with a prediction of what you think pitch means. That has something to do with sound. Uh-huh. Do the same thing with pitch. Yep, what does it mean to you? What's your prediction of what do you think it's gonna mean? N-O-V-E-M-O-V-E-N-E-N-T. So what did some of you put for pitch? You don't know? Brayden, what you put for pitch?
On the right note.
What?
On the right note.
On the right note? Okay. I see what you're trying to say. Aaron, what'd you put? To throw? Well, you're right. You are right. You're exactly right. But I'm meaning with sound. Music or any type of sound. It has a pitch. You know what I mean? Sorry, I should have told you that. I didn't even think about to throw. Yes, Ronnie?
I put it means the pitch of music.
Yeah. Okay. Gracie?
I put how high or how low the sound is.
Good. So how high or how low a sound is. That could be pitch.
I put a high sound.
A high sound. Okay. Adrian?
Pitch is like when you're singing, you sing on pitch.
Okay. Okay. So we're going to start reading our chapter on what causes sound.
I'm not done yet.
You're not done yet? You can think about it for a little bit while I'm reading. Does that help?
Kind of not.
It's whatever you think. What do you think pitch is? What? Sure.
It is like a strong force that can shoot up.
Good.
Okay.
If you don't know, put a question mark in there. And you'll find out at the end of the lesson what they mean. Okay? Does that work, Malachi?
It's just like it's right person.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to read, you are there. When I'm reading this, I want you to close your eyes and use your imagination. What is that? What's your imagination?
To get a picture of something in your head.
Thank you. Next time, next time. Right. Wasn't that one of our words this morning? Imagined. Okay, close your eyes. You ready? You are in the middle of a huge celebration. Everyone is watching the parade and listening to the marching band. Thousands of people are in the crowd. Horns are honking. People are cheering. You know that later, after it's dark, the fireworks will make a difference. Will make different sounds. What's the reason for all this sound? It's 4th of July. Did you picture yourself in the middle of a parade, watching the parade go down Main Street?
Did you?
I was the only kid. You were the only kid at the parade,
I was the only person.
listening to them?
I was the only man.
Okay. Page 391. Zeke, go move a clip, please. 391. Yes, Malachi.
I was riding. All my friends and family was at the parade, and we were waiting until the music were over,
Mhm.
the fireworks, because we were camping.
Yeah, and what did you use your imagination for that? Yeah.
Freaking what?
Okay, are you ready? 391. Just a minute, Ronnie. Page 391. Sounds are all around you. You enjoy some sounds, like music, but other sounds hurt your ears. All sounds are made when matter moves. What did that just say about how sounds are made?
When matter moves.
Thank you, Malcolm. Raise your hand next time, okay? So what's matter? Are just certain things made up of matter? No. What's made up of matter? What?
Everything.
Everything's made of matter, right? So how are sounds made?
By matter.
Ronnie? I just read it. How are sounds made? By matter, but what happens to the matter? Anybody help her? Jordan? How are sounds made? When matter moves. Right? Suppose you are taking a walk in a city. You might hear the loud sounds of car horns and garbage trucks. You might hear the soft sounds of your friend's voice. If you are taking a walk in the country, you might hear loud sounds of farm tractors. You might also hear cows mooing. In a forest, you might hear the soft sounds of water trickling in a creek and the sounds of birds chirping. So sounds are all around us, aren't they? Yes, Ronnie.
Can I read?
Yes. You can read the next paragraph. Pay attention.
Some of these sounds might be pleasant to you. Others might bother you. Some noises like the sound of a jet plane taking off might even hurt your ears. The sounds we hear every day are different, yet all sounds are alike in some ways.
Okay. So give me, what is one example of a loud sound that you have heard? One example of a loud sound. Aaron.
Tractor.
Tractor, that's loud. Okay, what's another loud sound? Zeke?
A semi honking horn.
That's loud too, right? Okay, what are some soft sounds? Malachi? Soft sounds. There you go. A whisper. Someone whispering is a soft sound, isn't it? Rated? What's another soft sound?
A baby cat.
A baby cat meowing. That's very good. Okay. So do you think that is it possible for a sound to be loud for Zeke, but soft to me? Is that possible?
No.
For it to hurt his ears and not mine?
No.
Yeah, it is. Don't you think it is?
No. Because he could have hearing problems.
Well, if he thinks that, I don't think a semi's horn's really loud. It don't bother me. Does it bother you when it comes to a town and they blow their horn? It's loud, but
Train is loud.
it all depends on the person, right?
Our semis are like this.
Okay, okay.
The train is still.
Turn the page.
Can I read this?
Yeah, just a minute. Turn the page. The causes of sound. The causes of sound is our next section. How do we make that into a question? How do we create a question out of that? Valeria? What's the causes of sound? Okay. Sydney, do you have another one that's different than that? There you go. Yeah, what are the causes of sound? We're going to find that out, aren't we? Charles? Yes, first. Read that first paragraph.
Sounds happen when matter moves back and forth very quickly. A back and forth movement is called a vibration. Sounds happen only when something vibrates.
Cover that up. What did we just read? What was just talked about? Neve?
That matter moves back and forth.
Okay. What is that? Tanner?
Vibration.
Vibration. So now do you know what vibration means?
Yes.
You can write it in your graphic organizer. What is the definition of vibration? Back and forth movement is called a vibration. Write it. It's right there, Valeria. Right here. A back and forth movement is called a vibration. So write that under your definition. Back and forth movement. What's wrong, Jordan? Those are predictions. Just what you think the word means.
Is it what?
A back and forth movement. You want me to write it for you? Okay. So we'll put it under definition, okay? There you go. Sounds happen only when something vibrates. So what does that mean? Sounds happen only when something vibrates.
Sounds happen like only like in decreased amount of energy.
Huh?
Sounds happen only because like you something that hit like pitch or it's kind of like earthquake.
Well, describe vibration besides just a back and forth movement.
Vibration is like when you're walking, when you like allow it to hit something,
And it goes really fast like that.
yeah, and
Can you hear it?
yeah, and it kind of did.
It does. Okay. Okay, Valeria, read that next paragraph.
Suppose you are listening to these instruments being played. You would hear high sounds and low sounds. Pitch. Describe how high or low
Follow along, Joshua.
a sound is. Objects that vibrate slowly make sound. With a low pitch. Objects that vibrate more quickly make sounds with a higher pitch.
So what did we just read? What is pitch?
How low or how low and high sound
How high a sound is and how low a sound is. Is the what?
pitch.
Pitch. Right. Is that what you wrote down? Is that what you predicted?
Yeah.
You did.
That's
High or low.
So you just put it there.
Yeah. Put it in your definition.
Same thing. High or low.
How high and how low sounds are.
How do you spell low? H-I-G-H. H-I-G-H. One word.
welcome.
Can I read the next paragraph? Can I read the next paragraph?
So what is that end part saying? Objects that vibrate slowly make sounds with a low pitch. Objects that vibrate more quickly make sounds with a higher pitch. What do you think that means? Ray, sit down and pay attention, please. What does that mean to you? After you read those two sentences, what does it mean to you? Diego, what does it mean to you, those last two sentences? Objects that vibrate slowly make sounds with a low pitch. Objects that vibrate more quickly make sounds with a higher pitch. It can be high or low. Okay. Does vibration depend on, or does pitch depend on vibration?
Yes, sort of.
It does?
Sometimes.
You're right, it does depend on it. It says it right there. If it's vibrating really slowly, what's the pitch going to be? Christopher? If it's vibrating really slowly, what's the pitch? High or low? Low. What if it's going really quickly, Joshua? What's the pitch? High or low? High. When a drum or a cymbal is struck, it vibrates and makes a sound. Different sizes and shapes of drums produce sounds with different pitches. Do you agree with that?
Mm-hmm.
You can have those big old cymbals or whatever they call them, you know, the big round cymbals. Yeah, or those big ones that do that, and then they have the little tiny ones that you can
Yeah,
put
like the ones on your
the little big ones. Yeah. Okay, hitting or plucking. Plucking to make sound. Who wants to read the first paragraph? Christopher. Follow along.
Percussion instruments make sound when played or hit. Still drums are played by tapping them with a rubber hand. Other drums are played with wooden sticks, metal brushes, or the hands. If you lightly tap on a drum, you would hear a soft sound. If you hit the drum harder, you would hear a louder sound. But the harder you hit the drum, the farther the drum head moves back and forth. The vibrations are stronger. The loudness of the sound depends on the strength of the vibration.
Okay. So the stronger the vibration, the softer the sound?
No, louder. The louder.
So the stronger the vibration, the louder the sound?
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Everybody?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Who wants to read that next paragraph? Sid?
Instruments make sound when the strings are plucked or when a bow is rung across the string. The pitch of the sound each string makes depends on how long, thick, and tightly stretched it is. The short, thin, and high strings make faster vibration, so the sound they make a higher pitch.
Okay. So the faster the vibration, the lower the sound or the pitch? The faster the vibration, the lower the pitch. What is it?
Higher.
So the faster the vibration, the
Higher.
higher the pitch. The lower or the slower the vibration, the lower the pitch. Good. Good, good, good. What? He was supposed to, but he had a dentist appointment, so he might not have been able to make it. Okay, so once again, quickly, what's vibration?
Back and forth.
The back and forth movement, right? What is pitch, Gracie?
How high and how low the sound is.
Right. Does the pitch depend on the vibration?
Yes. Yes.
Sure does. Okay, turn the page. Using air to make sound. Who would like to read that hasn't read? Anybody else want to read?
No.
Gracie, you want to read? Okay. Okay, you can read after Gracie. Read the first paragraph.
The sound of your voice also comes from vibration. You are able to speak and sing because your vocal cords vibrate. When you speak, your vocal cords they vibrate as air passes between them. The tighter your vocal cords get, the higher your pitch of your voice becomes.
Good. So what did that just tell us? What did Gracie just read to you? Ronnie?
The sound of the vibration.
It's okay. Here, everybody do this. Put your fingers on your throat really lightly. Don't choke yourself. Just do this. And just hum really lightly. What do you feel?
Vibration.
So is that that's how we make sound?
Yes.
Is that how we talk? Because of the vibration in our vocal cords?
Yeah, when they get tighter,
Calm down. What, Christopher?
When vocal cords get tighter, we get the higher pitch.
Get a higher pitch. Boys and girls, quiet. Valeria's talking. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's exactly right. Okay, Adrian, read the next paragraph.
When instruments make sounds when air inside them vibrates, you make sounds with a trumpet by blowing into it and vibrating your lips. This makes the air inside the trumpet vibrate also. You can change the pitch of a trumpet in two ways. One way is to change how your lips vibrate. The other is to press on the vowels of the trumpet. This changes the length of the vibrating air column inside the trumpet.
How many of you ever played a trumpet? Ever played around with one or seen one?
Yeah.
Have you?
I couldn't play the trumpet in high school, and my dad and my grandma.
Okay, so how does a trumpet work then?
You blow into the thing at the end, and there's three buttons that you put your finger on, and you push down, and that stops some of the air different sounds.
Changes.
It's called
There's another
mouthpiece.
way that it works. You change how your lips vibrate. Another way is to press on the valves of the trumpet, right? So there's two ways, right? Who wants to read that last paragraph? Adrian, please don't. Ronnie, you want to read? Over on the other page, honey.
I already read.
It's okay. Read again.
Okay. And oboe
Uh-huh.
is also a wind instrument. It has a low reed at the top. A reed is a thin piece of wood. The clay blows on the leaves, making them vibrate. This vibration makes the air inside the oboe vibrate and make a sound. Pressing keys and the oboe changes the pitch of the sound.
Okay, so how do wind instruments work? Joshua, what? Yeah, an oboe is a wind instrument. How does it work?
Well, when you go into it,
You blow into it. Does it have anything at the end?
mouthpiece.
No, I had to look this up to be honest with you because I had no idea what an oboe was. Do you know what it is?
It's like a note.
Huh? It's kind of like have you seen the clarinet?
Yeah.
It looks like that,
Yeah.
Is it longer?
except for on the end you see the clarinet has that black piece and then it has the reed. The oboe doesn't have that. It's just it has the reed part.
Yeah, just
Right. So what does the reed do for it? Joshua, do you know? So if you blow into the reed, what happens to the reed? Does it vibrate?
Yeah.
Okay. And what does vibration cause? Yeah. If it vibrates that reed and it goes inside the oboe, what comes out? A sound, right? And do you think you control that with your fingers on the keys down here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the hardest thing.
So what part of your body vibrates when you speak? Gracie? Your vocal cords vibrate, right? Zeke. How does a musician change the pitch of a wind instrument? Adrian. How does a musician change the pitch of a wind instrument?
By his voice or by the buttons he puts on it?
By the buttons. Yes.
But the president he chooses
Right. Or like with the trumpet. Remember they changed the way their lips vibrated against the mouthpiece?
What's
That changed it.
What's that called? You know how like how you stretch it and there's like these little keys and you stretch it and then.
That's a
Oh, and isn't that an
accordion.
accordion?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an accordion, isn't it? Where they stretch back and forth and it's like a piano on one side, I think.
Yeah.
An accordion. What about a harmonica? How does that make sounds? Charles?
You blow into one end and you put your eardrum together and you have to move them up and down across it.
Okay, but what's going on inside the harmonica? Do you know?
Some like reeds and the air goes.
There's something inside those metal reeds that vibrate inside there when you're blowing on it.
Air comes out.
Right, and then sound comes out, right?
It's just like this.
I borrowed this from Mrs. File.
What is
They
that?
make these. She makes these every year.
Yeah, I make one.
Mhm.
I made one before.
Oh yeah.
Listen.
What is that?
Why is it making that sound?
It's
It's
vibrating.
stretched out and
What's happening to the rubber band is vibrating, right?
Let go and it go boom.
Okay, so what if I shorten this? I'll make it longer. See if it's the same.
It's shorter. It's a shorter sound.
it can vibrate.
It's looser, right? So it's
And
vibrating faster or slower?
That's
slower.
So what's the pitch?
high.
Low.
Low.
Like this.
Okay, let's make it tighter. Listen, watch the vibration.
That's higher. Because it's so tight here.
It can hardly vibrate, can it?
Because it's so tight.
Right.
You probably break the ruler.
Pretty neat, huh?
Go all the way tight.
Go as tight as it'll go. I don't want to break.
You
And
want to break
break
the
it.
ruler, you'll
If it
break
doesn't-
Listen, listen. Shh.
It's moving the sound. It's changing the sound. You loosened it.
She actually taught them to play Mary Had a Little Lamb on there.
Play it.
Oh, I don't know how to play it.
I do.
Oh, I do.
Okay, let's review. What causes sound? Everyone should be raising their hand. We just went over all of this. What causes sound? Diego.
If you like,
How are sounds made is what I should say.
My vibrations.
Yes,
And
but what did we say at the beginning about matter?
moving matter.
Right, that's how sounds are made, right? Right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So, did we decide if there are different, if there's a louder and more quieter sounds? Does everybody think loud sounds are loud sounds and quiet sounds are quiet sounds?
Yeah.
It can be different, can it? Don't people hear differently?
Yeah.
They think so much.
If quiet sounds can hurt someone else's ears, then not others.
Right, right. You're right. So, what is vibration? Joshua, what is vibration?
It's like it goes back.
Back and forth movement, right? Okay. Valeria, what's pitch?
A higher or low sound.
Right. And then did we decide if pitch has anything to do with vibration?
Yes.
Someone tell me compare them. What does vibration do to pitch, or what does pitch do to vibration? Either way. Gracie, tell me.
It vibrates a lot.
What do you mean by a lot? Slow? Christopher, get that out of your mouth, you're going to choke on it.
If it vibrates low, the pitch is low. If it vibrates
Okay, just a minute. Boys and girls, Gracie's over here trying to tell you what pitch and vibration have to do with one another, and nobody's listening. Okay, say it again, Gracie, and say it loud so everyone can hear you, okay?
well, the pitch. Oh yeah, vibration and pitch are the same because they are related to sound.
Yes, they're both related to sound. Did everybody hear that?
Yep.
Okay.
Barely. Well, they're different because the vibration it's like
Does the vibration affect the pitch?
yeah,
Yes. How?
because the vibration if it's really slow, the pitch is really low. The pitch is really high. The vibration is really
Okay. I'm going to pass out. Everyone's going to get a different sized World Group Prize. Ronnie, will you go over and sit with Valeria and be her partner?
How come Ray's not supposed to be with Jordan? Not with Jordan.
Because he didn't have a science book.
He didn't have a sign. No, you don't need your book. Reagan, you can move back with Jordan.
Right, but who's getting
Right. You're going to be a group of 3. Okay? I'll tell you, just a minute. Sit quietly while I pass these out.
No, he said he goes with you.
Yeah, Reagan's going to come back and be your partner.
No, you said you stay over there.
Raiden, or Adrian. So everyone is getting a different sized paper clip. What are you doing? Why are you pushing it over here? You can't get, no, you don't have to be right beside her. We don't need the book, honey. Yeah? Huh?
What?
It's not, you don't have to turn it in, honey. It's just for you, okay? Sit up, Malachi. Mal. Come on, honey. Sit up. Do you guys have, how many small ones do you have? 2 small ones? Trade me. Yes, every group should have a big one big one, and one small paper clip. Okay, look. You're gonna take one side of the paper clip. I think this is Thomas's house. And you're gonna pull it out. This. Just take one side of the paper clip and pull it out.
How do you do it?
Watch. Just one side. Watch. Everybody watch. You see it's like this? Joshua. It's like this. You take the top and you just pull it up.
See, like this.
You can do it without talking. I'm pretty sure.
I messed up.
Did everybody do it?
Is that good?
Yeah. What you're going to do is you're going to take your paper clip and you're going to pluck it and you're going to compare your sound with your partner's and see if there's any difference between the big paper clip
I need to pluck it.
and the small paper
How do
clip.
you pluck it? Oh. No, it's not this.
Look, you got to hang on, you got to keep it onto the table like this,
Oh.
and you should be able to watch the vibration. Is it fast? Is it slow? Compare the sound with your partner.
How do you do it?
We're only going to get a couple minutes and then we're going to talk about it.
It was like,
Compare the top with your partner. Watch the vibration. Does the vibration have something to do with the pitch?
fast vibration. Yours is
Have
like
a
a
fast
fast
talk with your partners.
I was fast vibration. Yours
Are you comparing pitches or are you singing? Watch the vibration. Yeah. It does have a weird sound. I'm going to give you one more minute. Talk with your partners. One more minute, guys. Are you comparing the sound? What's the difference here? Look, my big one. Can you see the vibration? And what about the little one? So you can decide which one is loud, which one is higher. The smaller one's more hard. The smaller one's harder to pluck, isn't it? Has more vibration, so faster vibration.
It's straight up.
Oh, Christopher, get up and sit down. So what did you figure out by plucking your paper clips? Christopher, what'd you figure out? Listen, Joshua, listen. Okay. What's the difference? Is there a difference in pitch and vibration from the big one compared to the little one?
Yes. Very. Yes.
What's the difference?
The big one has a higher.
Raise your hands. Tanner,
The big one has a higher pitch than the little one
why?
because the little one, you can't spark it.
Okay, but what's going on with the vibration? Why do you feel like it has a higher pitch?
Because the vibration on the big one is faster than the vibration on the little one.
It's quicker, right? Does everyone agree with that?
Yes.
You agree, Gracie? pitch than the big paper clip? Okay, why? Why do you think that? Okay. Okay, do yours now. Everybody listen.
Yeah.
Do yours again, Raiden. So which one's lower?
Ratings.
Raiden's is lower.
It depends how you, because I'm not holding it that tight.
Do you think that depends?
I'm not holding it that tight and it's making a really low sound. When I hold it tight, it makes a high sound.
Do you think it depends on how quickly you're strumming it too?
Yeah. I'm strumming it to the same speed and it's going to find something. I just
think so. Okay.
You try. Yeah.
Okay, let's go back over this real quick before we have to be done. Okay, that's enough. So what did we decide about pitch and vibration? Tell me again. I want you to get this down. Raiden. Okay, but what about pitch and vibration? What did we learn? Think about the guitar. Jordan, what are you doing? Get up and listen. What did we think about this? What did we learn about the guitar? Hang on, Raiden's talking. So the lower I bring this down, what happens? Huh? The pitch gets higher. So the less vibration, what happens? So the slower the vibration, right? Okay, so what if I do this? What happens here? Because what's happening to the vibration?
It's higher than this vibration, which makes it need higher, which makes it
Right?
Which way it's tighter. There you go. What? Dirty goose.
You can't sing? No, just listen to the different pitch. Because of why? Why is the pitch changing? Okay, so the stronger the vibration, Charles and Tyler, are you paying attention? Listen, the stronger the vibration, the softer the sound. Is that right? Yes or no?
No.
No? Tell me what it is. The stronger the vibration, the softer the sound.
No, the higher.
The stronger the vibration, the louder, right?
Harder.
Remember, turn the page.
What? Stop being sick.
Boys.
Why are you doing that?
The loudness of the sound depends on the strength of vibration, right? So the stronger the vibration, the louder the sound, right? The faster the vibration, the lower the sound or the higher the sound, the pitch.
Lower. Higher.
So if it has fast vibration, Adrian, if the vibration is fast, higher pitch. And what is pitch?
Pitch is high and low.
High and low what, Ronnie?
Pitch.
The high and low of what? The sound is?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Vibration is just what.
right.
Oh, okay. And all.
Yeah. Mrs. File gave me another thing, and I'll see if I can get it to work
And
right.
then you come in. Mine broke.
Listen.
What is that? What is it? It looks weird, but what? What? What is that? Quit asking to show. You just look like oh.
Get it to work.
I can hold it.
Can you hear it? Shh, you have to be really quiet.
If I can hear it. Is that vibration or something? I don't think that is.
Well, there's little bitty, if you look on here,
What? I see.
there's little bitty, makes it kind of textured. And what do you think that causes? With my fingernail.
Vibration.
It causes, it causes vibration, doesn't it? It's just little, it's just texture. So when my fingernail runs across it, what does it cause?
Vibration. Sound.
Can you hear it? It's really quiet.
Hold it.
Well, that's
This
nice.
is bad. Hold it, and then broke it. Hold it, and then kind of pull it. She does the cup and pull it.
Yeah.
She broke it.
It's still there. It's just really hard to see. Adrian, are you paying attention? So what's causing that sound? Yeah. What's that causing? Vibration? What's vibration?
Vibration is it goes back and forth.
Back and forth what?
Movement.
Movement? Hey, stop making the sound because the string broke on me. I will. We got a couple minutes before recess. I'll walk around and let you. I'll hang on to this and I'll let you strum it so you can watch the vibration. Okay? You gotta be quiet. Maybe one of these days we can sit down and make one of these when we have time.
Yeah, we can make a clarinet. A clarinet? Made out of wood.
We'll make a guitar. A ruler guitar. See, look what happens when I do this. How do you want to do this? Or not? You don't really care about it? Why? Your brother brought one home, didn't he? Because he has Mrs. File. So does Quinlan. Here you go. Want to try it? See, you're supposed to tape it back here, but okay.
What happened?
It probably just came out.
Aaron hasn't got to do it now.
I don't think Aaron's able to do it. He's probably playing with his sisters. Give me the paper clips back, because if not, you guys are doing a strum that. Now, do it. Is the sound different? The pitch? Is the pitch different? Paper clip? No, I want your paper clip. Where's it at? Dropped it. Let's try this real quick before we have to go recess. Okay, I'll come around. Who was our helper this morning? Malachi, would you do me a favor? Will you go around and pick up the paper clips from everyone for me? So they don't play with them? Here, look, watch. Now do it. Does it sound different? Boys and girls, your graphic organizer that we filled out with prediction and definition on it, put it in your book, and then when we read the next lesson, we'll finish filling it out. That's right, yeah. And you can do this with just a rubber band between the papers. and strum it in different sizes, make
Or you
different
can- or you
sounds.
can-
Thank you, Malachi.
Mrs. Benz, you could get like a rubber band and then get an empty tissue box.
Yes, and make the guitar that way. Yeah, I've seen them. When I do that, do you hear the difference?
Yeah.
You hear the difference? Do you see the difference in the vibration? Yeah.
What's your favorite?
You can see the difference, can't you? Here. I should have had her show you this morning how to play. Mary had a little lamp on this. Quiet. Okay, just go back down. It's okay, it's okay. Mrs. Rose, do you want them to read? Do you want them to read? I'm done, yeah.
Thank you. Your science books should be put away until tomorrow. You have about 2 minutes until recess. Who can tell me one thing they have learned today in science? Raise your hand. Gracie.
We learned like how vibration affects pitch.
Okay. How does it affect pitch?
Because
Shh.
the vibration is really slow and the sound is really low.
Uh-huh.
If the vibration is really fast, the pitch is
Very good. All right. Another thing. Christopher.
how pitch is how it goes high and low and how vibration goes back and